Welcome to the second hour of This Morning. Here are today's headlines. The government will conduct special inspections on businesses that specialize in door-to-door sales after at least 45 coronavirus infections linked to one such business, Richway, have been confirmed so far, with the majority of the cases occurring in elderly patients. The government plans to focus on illegal door-to-door firms that target senior citizens and will request the police for further investigation upon detecting them. Korea has seen a total of 19 cluster infections in the past 2 weeks, with the route of infection for around 9% of patients from those cases still remaining unidentified. The ruling Democratic Party and the main opposition United Future Party failed to narrow their differences on the appointment of heads for parliamentary standing committees, particularly the Legislation and Judiciary Committee, in a meeting mediated by National Assembly Speaker Park Byung-seok yesterday. After the meeting fell through, Park demanded the floor leaders of the main rival parties to submit their requests regarding the appointment by noon, with today being the deadline for forming standing committees. South Korea's structural budget balance came to a surplus of 0.86% of the gross domestic product, according to the OECD. The figure is an indication of the government's fiscal balance, but doesn't reflect the changes in the government's revenue and expenditure. Korea saw a deficit of 0.57% in its structural budget balance in 2009, which started to rise the following year with 0.12% of surplus to 3.37% in 2018, due to the government's measures to manage fiscal stability. 218 Korean students studying abroad in Vietnam arrived in Hanoi yesterday afternoon via an Asiana Airlines flight, marking the first time for foreign nationals to be allowed in the Southeast Asian country since it imposed an entry ban on foreigners in March. The students will be obligated to undergo 2 weeks of quarantine in accordance with instructions from local health authorities. The flight was a one-off event, but the airliner said it hopes to normalize flights between the two countries as soon as possible. And finally, former U.S. Vice President Joe Biden has clinched the Democratic Party's nomination for the 2020 presidential election and is expected to face Donald Trump in the November race. Biden announced on Friday that he secured the 1,991 delegates needed to win the Democratic nomination. The presumptive nominee will be officially selected by delegates at the Democratic National Convention scheduled from August 17th in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which was postponed due to the coronavirus outbreak. And you can listen to these headlines once again on our YouTube channel by searching TBS eFM. If you click on that link, you'll also get a script of the headlines as well as subtitles. Coming up next, Trump's ambition to expand the G7 and the implications for South Korea.